and gentlemen, welcome back live in Belfast, Northern Ireland. The White and Mackay Premier League darts. Time to meet the players, time to be entertained, and here he is, Hawaii 501, Wayne Mardle! Champion of the world, it's Phil the Power Taylor.
Hardly any eye contact between Taylor and Wayne Mardle. Does that go back to the World Championship when Mardle beat him? Taylor determined to finish top of this league. The crowd behind Mr. Mardle, your commentators, Nigel Pearson and Sid Waddell.
Good point there, Dave. We know that Wayne will not be finished. And Nigel, what happened in that one? World Championship, few months back, Ali Palais. Wayne 3-0 down to the Power. Beat him 6-5. Don't worry, Wayne won't worry if he's 4-0 or 4-1. He can come back against this man. But.
Wonderful form from Phil Taylor, started with 3 defeats in 4 in the Premier League. You've got to bear that in mind. And bounced back superbly, hasn't lost since Coventry on February the 21st against Manly. This man though, Wayne Mardle, as Dave mentioned in the build-up to the game, whitewashed by Taylor in Bournemouth. That was the spark which really ignited Taylor into tip-top form. And what a match we've got on our hands, because Peter Manley has just overtaken Wayne Mardle on leg difference in the Premier League, with just 2 games left for this man to book his place for Cardiff at the end of May.
Well, don't think he is the only ever entertainer. There was Johnny Wilson, there was Jimmy McCarthy, the great Alan Evans. And do you remember when you're in short pants watching Taylor come on there as Puff Diddy in a green cape? Lost the match, and the cape was next seen in an Oxfam shop in Stoke.
Mardle really is Mr. Popular. Looking around the merchandise stalls early on tonight as they made their way in here at the Odyssey Arena, doing brisk business. And it really is a terrific atmosphere. Everybody up for this night in Belfast. The first time the Premier League has been to this magnificent venue in the shadows of the famous Holland and Wolff shipyard, right in the heart of Belfast.
So your mother's sitting there giving you a cup of tea and some Horlicks before you go to bed. And she says, where are we gonna put a plastic palm tree? What entertainment! Taylor wins this one. He will go ahead of James Wade, who will go 19 points and clear. And he has been averaging 106 in the last 7 outings. And they are loving it. His fans are legion, Nige.
Yeah, it is a great atmosphere, and Taylor obviously clear favourite for this game. He's got Peter Manley coming up next week, and is already assured of a place in Cardiff for the playoffs to defend his title. Mardle last week against Jenkins at Wembley, an average of 85.61 in that game with a 7-all draw, was by modern day standards below par.
Yes, echoed by the fact he was 3-1 up and 4-2 up. Should have clinched that one. I was absolutely gobsmacked when you and our good friend Dave Lanning called that game last week. Part 104 average rose to this man. His end average was 112. Brilliant.
Took Mardle 7 weeks to get his first win on the board in the Premier League. That was against Terry Jenkins in Sheffield, and yet here he is, still well in contention for a place in the top 4 against this man, the master of the dartboard.
There was one shot last week where he threw an understacker at the double top. Oh, it was ominous, because first 5 weeks he wasn't waiting the dart, he altered the dart, and if he's only 5'7", if Taylor can get dippers in the double top, they've all got problems. But he was even a bit dodgy on the double 8, double 16s.
Double 12 he needs Taylor to go 1-0 up against the throw. That could prove decisive early on. He's laid a marker down, and 115.62 with a 3-dart average in the opening leg of the game. And Sid, Wayne Mardle will be a worried man, bearing in mind it was 8-0 in Bournemouth to the power between these two, and he's broken Mardle's throw already here in Belfast.
Just too wide the second dart. Oh, and the way, I mean, not only he tried to turn lead into goal, and eventually did it. That is what Taylor did with his darts. First 4 weeks, averaging a miserable 95, lost 3 times. Since then, he's just gone mad. That lateral drift he could do without Nige, could win.
3 defeats in 4, and all he did was shrug his shoulders, walk away from the stage in the Premier League, and get straight back on the dartboard the next morning. Wherever we've been throughout the UK, Taylor was straight back to the practice room the next morning, and it's reaped its rewards.
Can't afford them drifters to the 5. Can't afford that shot into the green. Massively popular. Wowing them here in Belfast. I remember him wowing 6,000 Chinese lads, beat their men in an hour, and then he sang karaoke for the last hour. And Wayne could be singing, "Please release me, let me go soon."
Mardle on the back foot already in this game.
100.
He's living too close to that left-hand corner of the 60 for my money, Nige. Taylor averaging 120. Treble 18's the shot now, the red bit. Bad miss by his standards. Set up a single dart of the
56.
4 wins in 6 outings in the Premier League for Wayne Mardle has put him back in contention, but
92.
he knows what a tall order he's got on his hands. He got the highest checkout in Aberdeen, 114 that particular occasion. But here, Taylor steps up now for 2-0. Needs 68. Going for the treble 20 route. 16, double 16 he can go now. Double 16 should get this Taylor.
Just on the wire, that is the area that has not been clinical. Wayne not at the races in this leg. Everyone knows from seeing what Taylor's done in the last 7 weeks. Had 111 average, 112 average last week. He can go better than his present 104, no bother here. Green bit.
Oh yes, he's sending out a message.